Hello everybody! In this video I would like to continue my overview of Git commands and the collaboration capabilities that Git offers. In the two previous parts we covered the commands listed on this slide, which I will be using in this presentation without further explanation. Let me remind you that in the previous parts we created the Git study remote repository on GitHub. We also created the local repository using the git clone command. Additionally, we agreed that for this presentation series, the task 11 branch is considered my working branch. Let's open Git bash and use the cd command to navigate to the local repository. As you see, we are on the task 11 branch. It is my working branch. Now let's consider the scenario. We modified some files and committed them to our branch in the local repository. Then we understand that we have made a mistake and we need to undo this commit. In this case, git reset command will help us. Git reset is the command we use when we want to move the repository back to a specific commit. Before using git reset, it's important to consider the type of changes you plan to make. We can use git reset with different options: soft, mixed, or hard. Each one is used depending on a specific situation. Let's consider the situation when we forgot to add a file to the commit. We can move back using git reset soft. We should use soft option if we need the committed files become staged for commit, just like after add command. So you can add more changes and commit afterwards. Let's simulate this scenario. So firstly, we should make changes in two files in our repository. Let's do it. Okay, apply the git status command. We see that start and index files are modified. According to our scenario, we should add one of these files. For example, start. Let's do it using git add command. So now only start file is staged for the commit. Then let's apply git commit -m study reset soft command. Now apply the git status command. And we see that we forgot to add the index file in the last commit. Of course, we can add this file as a separate commit, but suppose it's important for us that all changed files are added to the repository in one commit. So apply the git log command to show the commit history. If the history is longer than one screen, use Q key to exit the history. Now apply the git reset ---- soft head tilde command. If we need to undo the last commit, we can use tilde or tilde1, which means the same. if we need to undo more than one commit, we must indicate the number of commits after tilde sign. But be careful when you undo several commits. If after resetting your branch in the local repository is behind the branch in the remote repository, you will have conflicts pushing your branch to the remote repository. In this example, we undo the last commit, so after tilde sign we type 1. Let's execute this command. Now repeat git log command, and we see that the current last commit in history is the one that was pre-last. Execute git status command, and we see that the start file is staged for the commit. It's green, but the index file is marked as modified. It is red. So we can add the index file and make a commit. Let's do it. Execute git add command. Finally, apply git commit -m study reset soft new. The summary is: we should use git reset soft command if we need to undo the specific commit and leave the files already added to the commit in staging area. Let's continue and consider the situation when we need to undo the last commit because we added one of the files to commit by mistake, because this file is not finished yet. In this case, we should use git reset mixed command. Mixed is the default option for git reset. Running this command undo the specific commit and unstage the files already added to the commit. Let's simulate this scenario and see how this command works. Let's make a change in start and index files. Execute git status command. We see that now start and index files are marked as modified. Let's add these files using git add command. Then we should do the commit with a study reset mixed message. Repeat git status command. We see that all modified files are added and nothing to commit. Now execute git log command to show the commit history. We see that the last commit has this hash and the commit message study reset mixed. Let's apply git reset -mixed head tilde command. We see that we have unstaged changes after reset for start and index files. Execute git log command. We see that the last commit in history is study reset soft new that was pre-last before. Execute git status command. We see that both files are in unstaging area, and we can continue to modify them or add to commit just one of them. Let's modify one of these files, for example, start file. Now execute git add command, then apply git commit -m study reset mixed new. The summary is: we should use git reset mixed command if we need to undo the specific commit, but we'll keep all its changes as unstaged ones. Now let's consider the last option for git reset command, hard option. The git reset hard is a git command used to reset the current branch to a previous commit, discarding any modifications made to the files. Let's simulate a scenario where we need to reset not only the commit history, but also discard all file changes. Let's make a change in start file. Execute git status command. We see that now start file is marked as modified. Let's add this file to the staging area and do the commit with the study reset hard message. Then apply git log command. We see the commit history and our last commit with the study reset hard message. Now let's execute git reset --hard head tilde command. And git bash shows us message that head is now at. We see the first symbols of the previous commit's hash. Now apply git log command. It shows us that the last commit was deleted. Then execute git status command. We can see that nothing to commit. Let's open the start file to check its content. We can see the modification is rolled back. Git reset hard should be used with extreme caution and only for local changes you are sure you want to discard. The summary is: we should use git reset hard command if we need to undo the specific commit and discard any modifications made to the files. Now we know how to use git reset with different options: soft, mixed, or hard. Mixed is the default option. Be attentive. We should use git reset only for the local branches. Now that the changes are complete, let's push them to the remote branch. Let's explore the process of reverting a faulty commit that has already been pushed to the remote branch. In this case, we should use git revert command. Instead of removing the commit from the project history, git revert command adds a new commit with the reverse changes. Let's simulate this situation. Open the start file and make some changes in it. Apply git add and git commit -m, studying revert. Okay, using git status, we see that our local branch is ahead of the removed branch by one commit. Now we should execute git push to send all changes to the removed repository. Go to GitHub, refresh the page, and we can see that we have new commits in the remote repository. Move the git bash and apply git log command to get the commit history. Now we should apply git revert and paste the first few hash characters of the commit to be reverted. After executing this command, git bash wants us to fill in the revert commits message. Using the insert key, we switch to edit mode, type in something like revert bad commit, then press escape key to exit from edit mode. Apply $WQ. W means write and Q means exit. Be attentive, don't forget the colon. Now apply git log to get the commit history. We can see the new commit, and the one we have reverted is the second. Apply git status. We see that our branch is ahead of origin by one commit. Finally, we should use git push. Move to the GitHub and we see that we have a new commit in the remote repository. Let's check the file. It is rolled back now. So we should use git revert command when we need to roll back any modifications made by a bad commit in the remote repository. In summary, if we are working on our personal branch in a local repository, we use git reset command. If we want to revert changes in the remote repository, we only use git revert command. Git reset takes you back to the previous state without creating a new commit, while git revert creates a new commit. I hope this overview has been helpful for you. To be continued. Thank you for your time.